colleges determine a financial aid offer? Hi everyone, I'm Tina Steele, the FAFSA Guru, and if you like what I have to say, be sure to subscribe to my channel by clicking the link below. It's that time of year that financial aid offers are going to start rolling out, and inevitably there's going to be a ton of questions. So today I want to talk to you about how colleges actually determine a financial aid offer. They all use the expected family contribution, or EFC, to determine how much financial aid to award for each student who applies to their institution. This EFC is derived from the FAFSA and possibly the CSS Profile form if the college requires it. So when a student fills out the FAFSA, they're going to report all sorts of information about their income and assets. And if they're dependent, they also have to provide information about their parents' income and assets. Then the government is going to calculate an expected family contribution based on all of this information. Some colleges also require the CSS Profile. If this form is required, it's much more in-depth than the FAFSA, and there are no assets that are protected like there are on the FAFSA form. So this is where colleges want to get a really accurate picture of a family's financial situation in terms of income and assets, because they're determining how much of their institutional scholarship money that they are going to award. So the FAFSA EFC equals federal financial aid, and the CSS Profile EFC equals institutional financial aid. Now, it's very common that an expected family contribution can be up to 1/3 of a family's annual income. So let's say that you earn $120,000 a year as parents and you have a dependent student. Your EFC could easily be around $40,000. Now, this is the amount of money that the government expects that you can contribute towards your education or your children's education for the year. I know it sounds crazy and ridiculously high, but this EFC is what colleges actually use to package the student with financial aid. What they do is they take their total cost of attendance. So let's say the college costs $50,000. They subtract a student's EFC. So let's say the FAFSA EFC is $25,000. They then come up with a financial need for that particular student. So in this case, that student's financial need would be $25,000. The college then tries to package the student with as much need-based financial aid as possible to meet that financial need. All colleges are different. They have different levels of endowment money. So these financial aid awards are going to vary significantly from college to college. In addition to that, colleges only meet a certain amount of a student's financial need, anywhere from 30 to 100%. There's only about 60 to 70 colleges across the United States that meet 100% of students' financial need. So let's say, for instance, the college that your student is applying to, they meet 60% of a student's financial need. In the calculation that I just gave you, the cost of attendance of $50,000 minus the EFC of $25,000, that left a financial need of $25,000. That means that college will likely package the student with approximately enough financial aid to meet about 60% of that financial need. Versus a college that meets 100% of financial need, they're going to come back and offer enough need-based aid to meet that total $25,000 financial need. Now, this is not taking into consideration merit scholarship money. Merit scholarship money is also part of the financial aid package, but is not determined by the expected family contribution. That's determined by the admissions application and the student's academics and test scores, etc. College financial aid offers can vary significantly. I've seen students who apply to private colleges get better financial aid packages than they do when applying to in-state public institutions. It all comes down to how much endowment money the college has to offer. So I normally tell students and families to not necessarily rule out expensive colleges for this reason. It's so important to educate yourselves about the financial aid process long before the high school senior year or before you get started, especially if it's your first time. I get so many parents who call me in the spring of their child's senior year once the financial aid offers come out in a panic because they're trying to figure out how they're going to be able to afford college. There are things that you can be doing to prepare now. If you have a student in middle school or high school, you should be learning all that you can about the financial aid process and educating yourselves so that by the time the senior year rolls around, you are ready to go and you know what colleges are going to be within your reach financially and what you can do to best position yourselves to receive the most amount of financial aid. This is exactly why I created a new program called the FAFSA Guru Student Financial Aid Prep Membership to help parents of high school students get ready for the senior year financial aid process, learn all that they can so that there are no surprises when those financial aid offers begin rolling out. One of the best parts about this membership program is there's no commitment. You can cancel at any time, and it only costs $14 a month. In addition to having access to a digital course with a ton of financial aid resources and contents I will be uploading on a monthly basis, I'll be hosting live webinars every 4 to 6 weeks and inviting experts that will help you get ready and prepared for the financial aid process. That includes positioning yourselves financially to be ready for when that time comes. I'll also be uploading a number of scholarship resources on a regular basis that high school students can be applying for now while they're in 9th, 10th, and 11th grade. I'll also be bringing all the best financial aid resources together in this membership program for you to access to save you the time searching for them. It can be so tedious and overwhelming when you're trying to figure it all out. So be sure to check out my FAFSA Guru Student Financial Aid Prep Membership Program. And for parents of rising high school seniors, check out my Financial Aid Academy. I designed this program specifically for you to help you navigate the overwhelming financial aid process for the senior year, do everything that you're supposed to be doing, and help you stay on track, along with giving you a ton of resources and information that will help you maximize those financial aid offers. I have 3 different levels of service in the Financial Aid Academy for you to choose from, depending on how closely you want to work with me. And 2 of those levels includes having direct access to me the entire senior year for any and all of your financial aid questions, and also a couple of one-on-one consultations. I also offer a free 10-minute phone consultation to answer any questions you might have related to the financial aid process or the programs and services that I provide. You can schedule that directly through my website. Be sure to check it out, thefafsaguru.com. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you found this video helpful.